Yay. Hello, everyone. It says we are live on Facebook. So I have to assume that we are live on Facebook. Okay, I got the notification that Yasha Sterling is live on Facebook happening now. So what's up, party people? I am Leona Carter. I'm an international empowerment speaker and best-selling author, and I help new and emerging speakers break into the market by consistently booking speaking engagements every single month. And so because of that, I have one of my clients who is going to do just that. She's ready to level up her game and start booking speaking engagements every single month. So let me introduce you to Miss Yasha Sterling. So hello, Miss Sterling.
Hi, Leona. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm great.
Awesome. So I'm, so glad we can connect. Boy, I'm telling you, if I could tell you guys our entrepreneurial journey today. Boy, I'm telling you, we're going to show the true meaning of push and keep grinding, right? We are doing it today. So, so only a couple of you know that we started this process this morning, but you know what? Because we're fighters and we do the thing anyway, here we are again, making it take 2 or 5, or, you don't really need to know the number, but we're here, right? So awesome. So Yasha, take a moment and introduce who you are and who you serve so the audience will know.
Well, thank you. Basically what I do is I really cater to, and I actually empower African American women that are in biz tech. So women that are, primarily focused on biz tech. And so what I do is I basically help them with innovative technology. So, the latest things to do. So that might be a chatbot. That might be something that's really innovative, like, like these, we have Facebook Live, using those innovative technologies, big data, to bring their products and services that they have to the marketplace. And those products that they bring, we want to ensure that they have business value. So I really work with them and really make sure that that product that they're bringing forth is something that will not only create value for the business or their own business, but it will bring in like a really nice profit.
Got it. Ooh, that's juicy stuff. Okay, so I can tell you, I'm not your ideal client. I know that for sure because I'm not biz tech anything, but somebody is, right? So you help African American women really confidently present their, biz tech ideas, that kind of in the marketplace.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you, that's a unique niche. So are there, first of all, are there many African American women in biz tech? And if so, how are they presenting their ideas right now? What are you seeing in the marketplace?
Well, basically what I've seen, yes, we are far and few between. There are not a lot of African women that have that voice, that have that confidence to bring those products forth. They're loaded with these ideas. I talk to women all the time that have these really great ideas. But the thing is, they get stifled because of the prejudice that they face, the things that they go through to get these products to the market or get these things out into the marketplace to present them. So, and I'm a witness myself, we go through these things, and because we're African American, there's so many barriers to entry that we face.
Oh,
there are more out there than we realize. And so I want to do it as my job to bring those women forth, give them a platform to showcase those ideas.
Wow. And that's amazing because, my 13-year-old daughter, guess what? She's in coding right now. So she's going to be your ideal client when she's 18, right?
Yes,
so she's doing coding now. And yeah, in her class, she's the only African American doing it, and the only female, only woman. So I can imagine if it's like that in the classroom, it's probably like that in the marketplace, right?
Yes, and the thing about the younger girls, it's good to get them in early because, so many of us, like me, I didn't start out as a a coder. I started out doing English stuff. I started out as a writer, and tech. I just
Okay.
kind of fell into tech, and so starting them early and getting that empowerment in them early is great. So I think it's amazing that she's starting at such a great
Yeah.
age.
I mean, there's a lot of, movement to teach it younger because, there's
Exactly.
not a lot of 30 and 40-year-olds in biz tech, African American women in biz tech. So
No, there's
that
not.
is phenomenal. So now let me ask you, Yasha, what is a woman who you're called to help? What is she feeling like right now in her biz tech career, whether she's in a career or it's her, or if she's the CEO? What is she feeling right now regarding biz tech?
Regardless, this tech is going really fast. And the thing is, it's dominated by Caucasian males. And then, the other males kind of dominate as well. You have Asians, you have, Arab Americans who are dominating this space. So women feel like they're kind of being pushed out. They kind of feel like, even if they do have this fabulous idea, they're going to be pushed out by these other, dominant males that are taking over the industry. So as these African American women, myself included, it's our job to come back in and push that narrative out and kind of be that one to, the forefront and say, hey, we have great ideas too, probably even better than what you have. So that's
Come on, girl. I heard that. I heard that. Probably better than what y'all doing, but you won't give me a chance to really show me what. Oh, I heard
exactly
that.
that's what it is, and I felt that way. I've been in tech for 20 years, and I felt that
Wow.
so many ideas that I want to bring to the front because you're always fighting back and forth with these men that take over the industry. You don't have that opportunity. So it's our job to push that envelope and push that envelope until we get there and we say, hey, we got these ideas and we want to bring them to the marketplace as well.
Wow, man, that is good stuff. That is good because I can imagine. I mean, just there's a lot of male dominating, industries, right? This is one of them, and so you feel like you have what it takes to be just as qualified, if not better, right? But we're
Exactly.
not given the platform to do that. So that is really phenomenal that you are allowing a platform to do that. So as we're working together. We have 12 weeks that we're working together. This is about
Hey,
week 3 or 4.
yeah,
Man, wait to these speaking engagements that we're getting for you. Wait till you set foot on the stage. You're really going to bring some light to this, to this tech, to this industry, man.
yeah.
Wow. So now what if, what would you suggest to a person, to this African American woman in biz tech? She's in a career, she's thinking about going into business for herself, but she just really not confident because she knows the kind of pushback and the barriers that she gets right now at the career, at her, 9 to 5. So how would you, what kind of, advice would you give this woman who's considering launching out?
So I'm kind of reminded of where I got this empowerment from.
Oh,
So basically, it was about 4 years. And basically, what happened was I was given a web project, just a random run of the mill project. It was a group of marketers, and they wanted a page with some products on it. And basically, what they wanted on this page, they wanted people to be able to click on the products, look at it, feel around on it, and buy it if they wanted to. So basically, I had done it 100 times before. No big deal. I'm like, of course.
okay.
And so my boss at the time was Caucasian. His boss was African American. So basically what happened was, so I built a page out. So there were a couple of things here. One, no one told me what that was supposed to look like. So that was excitement all by itself because that meant like, oh God, I get to do it and build it the way I want.
Okay.
And two, the thing is, I really hadn't at this particular point. Um, he gave me some things to do. He really did. I have to give him credit. He did say, he gave me some guidelines. Let me put it like that. I
Okay.
didn't have complete. So one thing that I did, and I never do, I always go off the grill. So I kind of did my own thing with the things he wanted in mind, as well as the team. And so when the day came for me to submit it, he came back to me and he was like, he throws it back at me. He's like, this is not what I asked you to do. And he lists out this whole thing of 10 things that he wanted me to do. Me being who I am, I did not. So that was the first thing. I kind of went and I argued back and forth with him about what these things were and why I was not going to do them. Because I felt like I was a professional. At this time, I'm 15 years in. So I'm like, I'm a professional. I should be heard. So I go down and I say, why the 10 things that he said that was wrong, I went back and said the 10 things were right. Mind you, at this time, he's sitting there and he's got his boss CC'd on it, the African-American guy. So I'm like, okay, so he knows everything that we're going back and forth about. And so basically what happens is, so we argue back and forth. So it died out. 3 days. Okay. So 3 days later came, I got no response after I rebutted what he said. 3 days later, I still hadn't got a response from him or his supervisor because he was on the email. He could have easily jumped in, and he was an African-American male, so I thought he would. But anyway.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
So when I had heard from anyone, I kind of went to his supervisor's office, and I'm like, can we talk about this email? Can we talk about this campaign? Are we able to, kind of come to some conclusion? He gave me the blankest stare I had ever seen in my life.
Wow.
And I was like, he said, just put something on my calendar and we'll talk about it. So I run back to my desk and I put something on my calendar to set it up. And guess what? The day that I was supposed to meet with him, he jetted. He didn't. He was not there. When I went to his door, his lights were out, his computer was off, he was gone. He avoided me like the plague. And I was devastated.
What? Like are you kidding me? What?
No, I'm not.
Wow.
And so at that particular point, and my boss, the one that I reported to, he didn't respond anyway. So now I got two people that did not respond to my vision and how I felt like this project should go.
Oh.
What I had to wind up doing was going directly to HR, specifically voicing a complaint. I mean, I had to do a formal complaint with proof. I had to print out stuff.
Oh my God.
And I have the emails to this day where how I laid everything out. And so the HR person, she was very nice. She went and she took all the case and she went back and she met with them. And so maybe a week passed, and that whole week I was just like, I was just kind of,
wow.
Why am I not hearing anything? Why? And they weren't acting any different towards me. They were acting like everything was normal. And so at the end, so when the HR person finally came back and gave me the feedback, she says, you know what, Yasha, some people aren't meant to be managers. Some people are meant to just be workers. She said, but you're one of those people that shine and you go about and you go above and beyond. She says, you're one of those people that need to go out and do some things and be great in the world. And that empowers me to be this person that I am right now, to always go out and really, stick to my guns. So now my point is, what if I had never said anything? What if I just took those 10 things that he wanted me to do? He said, do this. What if I had just done them and just shut up and done them?
And just, wow.
Where would I have ever gotten that inspiration? That resonated. It resonated into my whole life now. So now, I'm the type of person, I'm not outspoken, but I'll definitely say what I feel.
Right. Wow. So this situation,
those women is, speak up. If you're ready to start your business, go out there and do that. Say what you want to do. Don't let people sit there and stifle your growth. So that's what's been empowering me. And that's what I would say to these women that are in these big tech and they have these ideas. Don't let those ideas stop you from doing what you need to do. Get those ideas on paper. And I'm here to help you. That's my point right now, to get those ideas that you have and put those things out there.
That is amazing. I mean, wow. So what seemed like a failure was actually a stepping stone for your next level. Come on.
Yes, it was. And I mean,
wow.
And what I've come to find out is, and people say it all the time, when you start to really show who you are and you really get that voice, people don't like that. People don't like the opportunity. because they're so accustomed to a person that's, hiding in the corner and not
Right.
doing anything. But
Yeah,
once
and that's
you
an
get
example.
yeah,
Oh, sorry.
no,
That's an
but that's
example of
what you have to do.
that's an example of outgrowing your 9 to 5, because
Exactly.
sometimes you do you do the thing so long until your 9 to 5 can no longer handle you. You
Exactly.
outgrow it. Come on.
Exactly.
Wow, this is
Yeah.
boy. So I see where you got your passion from.
Yeah.
I see. So if
Yeah.
people wanted to contact you, Yasha, how can they connect with you, learn more about you? Because they're like, yep, that's me, and I need her to support me. So how can they contact you?
Well, there's numerous ways. I'm always on Facebook on a daily basis. I'm definitely not a person that's quiet on social media. So I'm always on social media, Facebook, Instagram, uh, definitely LinkedIn all day. And my email address, all of my websites, I'm definitely accessible any kind of way. And I'm even available on my phone. I'll pick up my phone at any time. Anytime
Okay,
someone needs to contact me, they really need that push. I'm
got
definitely
it.
going to do it for them.
Awesome. Awesome. So this has been phenomenal. So you have such a unique niche that you are helping changing the world, one biz tech African American woman at a time,
Yes,
right?
absolutely. Absolutely.
That's phenomenal. So everybody, my name is Leona Carter, and I'm an international empowerment speaker, best-selling author, and I help new and emerging speakers break into the market and consistently book speaking engagements every single month. And that's what we are doing with Yasha Sterling. So this has been great. Giving her just the exposure to just share her message, because somebody's out there is like, yeah, that I was wondering how to go about that, and she gave me some tips and tools in order to do that. So you can learn more about me at heycoachcarter.com. And remember, I have what I want because I said so.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Thanks, Leona.